So I'm here to talk about some issues about what he sent me, and this is, once again, public. All of it was public. Brian Mast works for the government under Smith versus the City of Cummings.
We don't need to go into case law. Do you have a business card, sir?
No, I do not.
What's going on, everybody? Stuart here, and I want to give a little context about what happened at the Brian Mast meeting that they were having. I don't really like to give ID. The Fort Pierce City Hall, when you enter, they do make you ID normally. And when I walked in, the gentleman that was behind it didn't ID me. So there was no need for ID. But when the police showed up, they were really pushing the issue about ID, and my goal was to speak to Brian Mast. And the only way that was going to happen was me giving up. And once again, I didn't think they were going to run my ID. I thought they were just checking my ID. I didn't think they were going to be running it. I made that mistake. I'm sorry about that. Lesson learned. I don't agree with what they were doing. I don't agree with the fact that Fort Pierce IDs at the City Hall. I don't agree with it in every way, shape, and form. But it is what it is. And for me to get what I thought was going to be a meeting, that is what happened. That's how it went down. And I'm sorry if some of y'all have already said in the comments I shouldn't ID. Yes, I normally wouldn't ID in a public space like that. But unfortunately, even through what they're doing, their policy, let's just say you were to go to Fort Pierce and try to get a records request. Well, if you don't want to ID, they won't allow you to go to the office. They will send somebody down, or they will take the records request from you. So, once again, it's still a violation. I don't agree with it. But in this case, I had to do what I had to do to try to get this meeting. This is not going to look good for Brian Mast. That's all I know. So, like I said, I am truly sorry. I thank all of you. I really always do, like I always do. I will do a better job of not trying to get myself to give it up like that. But this was one of those rare cases where it was necessary, because I knew they were going to be they were trying to push me out. They were trying to get rid of me. So that's all right. I've got a whole list of a bunch of other dates that are coming up, and I will be going back. So hopefully they learned something today, and hopefully they will learn something in the future. So don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. I've got a lot of good stuff coming up. And I also have a open carry in February. It's the open carry Tampa, or open carry, not Tampa, but open carry camping gathering. So you'll be hearing about that real soon as well. And I'm just going to get out of here and let y'all enjoy this video. Soliaker, deuces. Good morning.
How can I help you, brother?
I'm here for the Brian Mast little thing that's going on.
Where you coming?
The public meeting, Brian Mast. Oh. Huh? Oh, all right. Sweet. How you doing today?
All right.
All right, good.
How you doing today?
All right.
All right, good. What's that? When?
There's nobody in there yet.
Oh, they're not here?
We're waiting also.
Oh, okay. All right, sweet. Oh,
They can warm up before out here.
that's what I'm saying.
We're on time. It's the Congressman.
Hey,
It's like going to the doctor. He's watching the television.
Hey. Yes.
Okay. We got in touch with the staff. That's mix up. They're going to be there soon. They're on their way.
Okay, beautiful. Do you know if Brian?
I apologize for the delay.
Yeah, that's fine. Is Brian Mast coming with them?
I do not have the answer to that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I guess whoever shows up will help you guys out.
No worries. No, I was just curious if they said something. It's all good, man. I'll be here.
I mean,
Yeah, we appreciate the patience. They'll be there soon.
All right, man.
Yep, have a good one.
Yep. Bye.
anyways, so we had,
They're gonna be here soon.
thank you. Best of the best.
I will be right back. What's
What's
that? Yeah. I think it's standing room only at this point.
They never like the cameras because it puts them on record. But you're in a public. This is public access. There's a lot of things that you can learn about the First Amendment. If it's government buildings, you're allowed to record. They're public. They're public. Have good. Thanks a lot, bud. Appreciate it.
If you would like to come this way earlier, that would be great and helpful. Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
So I just want, is that camera on?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sorry, no camera.
This is a public building, and you work on the public dime. Smith versus City of Cummings, a federal court case, says I have the obligation to record my public officials in the course of their duty. This is a public meeting, correct? Public meeting through Brian Mast that gets paid through the government. I'm being very respectful about this, and I've been trying to have a meeting with him, and I just don't understand. Like, this shouldn't be an issue, because if Brian Mast was here, he would be in the same position, and you're representing him.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. And the ones that have brain cancer that are not from here, like there's a guy in Marshall area that he has GBM. He's I forgot where he is, but he's by a river. So it's not our river, but it's waterways. Yeah. So we have a pediatric that was just diagnosed.
Like, I really want to talk about some serious issues that were sent to me through his little public thing.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Mike Taylor. I also go by Solo Yacker on YouTube.
Mike Taylor.
Correct.
What else did you say you go by?
It's going to be SOLOYAKER, and that's on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Correct. Just in case you want to see the video later. Because I was expecting Brian Mast, but that's all right. I got you. You're the next best thing, I guess. Because I got a few things I wanted to talk about, and it's not just it's just a few things.
And just first off, I've been trying to schedule a meeting with Brian Mast for almost 6 months, and every time I call, nobody seems to want to have a sit-down meeting.
Hey, quick question for you.
Oh my God.
For me is when Aaron Roberts came down here and she said, "Well, I think you're crazy." I thought she was already in our area. I mean, that itself is like. Oh, guess where you died from? Where did your life go from? You're a very short one after radiation. Yeah, I just don't, I feel like there's some type of connection with the river or something. All the scientists that I've met that don't even know, just like the water, all these people in the water that don't talk to each other, what the scientists that I have met, they don't eat any of the local fish. They haven't for years. So I started putting that together, I'm like, why don't they eat the local fish? They don't even talk to each other. Dr. LaPoon, Dr. Ritter, they don't even understand each other, but none of them eat the local fish. And I said the ocean, that's the only time I because I started asking them, but not, what do you call it, dinner, yeah, deeper. Salmon. I just think it's weird, you just keep getting this, we get a new diagnosis, and they have the picture of a guy holding a fish. And he's like,
Are we good?
it kind of gives me straight.
All right, I'll give you a minute.
He doesn't have it. Jackie.
Hey.
That are deformed or ulcerated. Just for I'll give you this example. I just had a Facebook friend pass a couple weeks ago. His name is Frank. He lived in Georgia, and I've been talking to him for a year. Because honestly, the norm is probably 15 months for this diagnosis. Yeah. And I've gone back and forth. So he passed, and I gave my condolences to his wife, and I posted on Facebook. And the time I posted on Facebook, I started going down his pictures. What do you think I see? Him holding a fish. Now he lives in Georgia. I started reading it. Thank you. They would from here towards our area to take vacation.
Jesus Christ. What's going on, everybody? Soliaker here, and I am here trying to have a meeting with Brian Mast's office, and so far it's not going so good. But hopefully we can have a sit down and really talk about some serious issues that I don't agree with, and I do agree with. So hopefully this lady figures out that being a public official in the course of their duty, I have every right to record. But we're gonna get through this, and don't forget, hit that like, share, and that good subscribe button, all that good stuff. Soliaker, deuces. What's going on, guys?
How are you?
I'm living the dream, man. Living the dream. How are you? Happy New Year. Thank you. I told you. All because of the camera.
So what's going on?
I'm just here to document some stuff about Brian Mast.
Okay, and you're with them.
Solo Yacker. It's called Subliminal Movements Productions. It's
All right.
and I'm just media. I'm here to talk to Brian Mast. I got sent the satellite stuff, so I'm here to talk about some issues about what he sent me. And this is once again public. All of it was public. Brian Mast works for the government under Smith versus the City of Cummings.
We don't need to go into case law. Do you have a business card, sir?
No, I do not. But I can give you the phone number to the my organization that I work for.
Okay. You have an ID on you, sir?
Unless you suspect me of a crime, I don't have to
Did you
provide.
check in with the front desk?
Yes, that gentleman right there walked me right here.
Okay. All right. And they asked for your ID and they scanned
He
your
didn't
ID?
he didn't ask for ID. He walked me over here. Didn't ask for a thing. Correct, sir? You just walked me directly over here.
Did we put him in the system?
No, because if it's a public, we don't check for publics.
It's a public.
If
It's,
they're here for a specific reason, is
I
there
am.
a policy that we document who comes in?
this is a public. If I'm going to his city manager or to the other departments upstairs, correct? Any of the departments I go up to upstairs, I've done public records here. They ask for ID, and I gladly give it. But because this was a public event that is for the public from 9 to 5 all day,
Okay.
and he walked me here, and once again, that wasn't against. Once again, I don't agree with Fourth Amendment violations. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. But regardless of that, this gentleman, he just told you the law. He just told you what is happening. That was his job.
He's a security guard.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm a police officer.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Are we in
All
a
right.
public building?
Okay, I'm not here to debate with you, sir.
Well,
I asked a simple question.
sure.
Okay.
You want an ID?
Yeah, if you would like to, I would greatly appreciate that.
Sure, man.
All right.
Once again, this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
That's
but
fine.
after the end of the day, I'm hoping we're going to have a serious talk because, once again, I'm not trying to. This is about accountability. You know, at the end of the day.
I can do it 29.49.
Hold on. You've got my ID. You don't need to run my ID.
Okay, that's what we do.
Oh, no. Time out. He doesn't run my ID.
He's not a police officer. Right.
You're not. You can't. You ask for ID to verify
Sir,
who I am.
I am
That is
asking
going to
who
be
you
a
are, and I am going to
That
go
will
ahead,
be a
I am gonna
violation
go
of
ahead and check
law.
you out.
That is going to be a violation of law. What's your name and badge? Hold on. Before you leave, I need your name and badge number, please, sir.
It's Officer Carter, badge number 8885.
885. That you're going to lose immunity on this.
8885.
Your immunity that you do have will be lost.
Thank you.
And
You're from Brian Mast
what's your
Yes, I am.
There you are, sir.
what's your name
My name is Sergeant McDermott.
and your badge number?
8051's on the card, sir.
You're gonna lose your immunity
That's
as
fine,
well.
sir. Great. No
You're
problem.
violating my right by running my card.
Well, you are in a public forum, and I do have the right to ask you for
You do
identification.
not.
I'm not debating with you, sir. You're not an attorney, and neither am I. All right?
Yeah, but I do have
Okay,
attorneys.
please go stand over there.
I'm going to stand right here because I'm waiting to have a meeting.
Okay, well, when Mr. Mast gets here, stand.
Actually,
You can stay right here.
Whiskey X-rays 181-0618. WX 181-0618. 54. WX 181-0618.
I'll give it back to you in a second, sir.
Have you ever, you like catching dogs? Because that's where you're heading, man. You're going to be a dog catcher after this, dude. Hey, I wish he wouldn't have dragged you into this.
Time
All because I'm doing nothing illegal.
Search the name and DOB for 29.
Once again, why are you guys violating my Fourth Amendment right now? That's a complete violation of. They don't run my ID when I check in, and now you're going to run it right now. That's a complete violation of my Fourth Amendment. you said you just needed to see an ID, and now you're running my ID. That doesn't make any sense, bud. Once again, you're going to get a call from my lawyers, and once again, it didn't have to be like this. Unfortunately, you guys just don't know what you're doing. Hey, can you go ahead and get your supervisor out here?
That is a super.
I want somebody above him, because
You can talk to him about that.
I don't want. I'm talking to you right now. All y'all guys are hiding behind a door because of what? A camera? Is that what's going on today? Man, you guys, didn't you take an oath? You take an oath when you became a cop? Said you would uphold the Constitution? You just violated my first, my fourth. I mean, how many more violations do we want to go through today? And make sure that nothing happens to that body cam, because I'll be requesting that today. Yeah, 100%. Like, you're trying to figure out some stupid stuff. Like, getting my ID made absolutely nothing. What are you holding? Like, you don't get those by being a bad person. You know what I mean? That's going to be the difference here today. Is that all you're doing is violating a law-abiding citizen. That's right. A law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just the way things go. Whenever y'all want to violate your oath that you took, it's just amazing to me. It doesn't make any sense.
Fire 3-3, go ahead.
Yeah, horrible. It's gonna look really bad, and I know your chief, and I've done some things here in Fort Pierce where he was very accepting, and when I go and talk to him, man, it's gonna look really bad on you guys. Like, I have respect for Fort Pierce, I really do, but like, this wasn't necessary, and like, I really feel bad in the middle of this, man. I really wish you hadn't friggin' had to come here today for nothing. So, what was going on? Can you explain anything to me? What was going on today? Why did you run my ID? What was the purpose of the phone call? Why are you here? I'm just trying to figure out why you guys had to violate my Fourth Amendment right today and why you were called. Because I'm going to get the call anyway. Maybe you can help me out. Mr. Carter, can you help me out in understanding what happened and why you were called today? I'm just trying to see Brian Mast's little goons in here, and I'm trying to figure out why you had to run my ID, why you had to call it in when that was not necessary. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. There's got to be a reason for it. And you didn't even explain to me why you had to run my ID. Please, can you explain why you had to run my... Yeah, everybody, just to let you all know, I'm down here at the Fort Pierce City Hall. There was a public meeting by Brian Mast, and I was coming here to speak to Brian Mast, and then the little supervisor or whatever was going on got triggered by video cameras because they haven't want to talk to me for 6 months. So I'm here today after being invited by Brian Mast, and we've got this officer, which I feel bad for him because I didn't want him to get involved with all this because there was no point. And then they decided to go ahead and violate my Fourth Amendment right by asking for ID and then running my ID. They didn't, just looking at my ID and knowing it was me wasn't good enough. They had to go and say, oh, all right, let's check to see if this guy's got any warrants or anything like that. So, and you know, I told him, like, look, man, we don't just get these licenses because we're illegal citizens and we're breaking the law. Man, I appreciate you for trying to explain to these guys that, you know, that for public events like this, they don't need ID, and this gentleman right here, he explained that to the officers from the get, and this officer and his little sergeant that's in that office over there, they couldn't take that as the truth, and they decided they wanted to take my license and violate my my Fourth Amendment right today. And like I said, you know, I wish he hadn't have gotten involved because this was not necessary. All I'm here for is Brian Mast and trying to talk to Brian Mast because he doesn't want to talk to me. So, anyway, you know the phone number here? Excuse me, sir, do you know the phone number here? Anyway, it's the Fort Pierce City Hall. I'm in Fort Pierce PD. Do a little research, let them know that what they're doing is completely wrong. All of them took an oath. And today you just decided to violate somebody's oath. All because I'm carrying a camera. All right, beautiful.
They're not ready for you yet, folks. We'll be right with you.
I know, we're going to work, I don't know if you're on the time schedule or not.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like, she has another meeting at 11:30 and I have a meeting at 12:30. So whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here to speak to you about Brian Mast.
I'm sorry?
Mine will take 10 minutes.
Mine will take a few minutes too.
Alright, so, if you guys can sit tight, otherwise I can give you my card and you can call me back and we'll schedule a time to meet.
How long is it take for? What does that mean?
Are we talking about today?
Today?
Sometime today?
I have to go.
Yeah.
I mean, are you ready to see this gentleman now or still not?
We're taking care of that right now, okay?
So,
So you're still not gonna see me after this is even a
Yeah,
public.
so if you can just hang tight.
yeah, let us just talk about it.
Okay,
This is.
let me get, all right.
It seems like Brian Mast is trying to hide something. Sorry, y'all. This is not what my intention was. It's just.
I should have skipped you.
It,
There's nothing we're hiding,
well,
it's just,
then why?
I
Then
need
why?
to check on my safety, okay? Our safety.
I'm
so
not doing
I-
anything to you.
Here you go, sir, thank you.
The issue you have is the
There you
camera.
go. No, based on your reaction to the officer, that's what concerned me, so,
I've
if
done
you can just
nothing
hang
wrong.
tight, then if you haven't done anything wrong, then we'll just figure that out.
Before the officers
Hey
even
there,
got here.
Look who's here. Good morning. How are you?
Oh man.
So,
He's around there. Okay. Can you say us at 2 o'clock? What time do you need to get in?
oh, she went to the barn.
Okay. What time do you want to come back?
Yeah, let's do 2.
2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You say us at 2
All right,
o'clock.
so let me just get your information.
Alright. Well, they're all having a powwow over here, so we're gonna go over here. Yeah, Brian Mast, that's who I'm here to see. They don't want to see me. Once again, I've been calling this place, Brian Mast's office, for like 6 months, trying to have a meeting. And I don't know where they all went with their little powwow, but, you know, once again, like, when you've done nothing wrong and you're just trying to have a meeting in a public space where they're having a meeting, this doesn't make any sense. And I don't agree with it. I don't agree with Brian Mast and some of the things he's doing. But some of the things I do agree with. He is trying to, you know, clean up our water. But when he takes an oath and tries to violate our Second Amendment rights, I don't agree with that. And that's the issue that we're having. So, they're out here trying to figure it out. And I'm in a public building at a public meeting with a public congressman's office. So it really doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. So, yeah. I just want to say I love all y'all. Don't forget hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm just here to try to get some answers, and they don't ever seem to want to talk to me. I don't know if it's just because of who I am, or I don't know. I'm not a mean guy. I don't yell at people. I try to talk to them and try to have that civil discourse, but unfortunately, they don't want to have that civil discourse with me. And maybe because they know I'm right, or maybe because they know that they're wrong. I don't know what the deal is. So, we're going to get through this. We're going to get back to this, and hopefully we have this meeting. Yeah, sorry about if the audio is bad, everybody. I'm in a building that gets pretty shoddy reception, so it goes in and out. But we're gonna stay to this, and we're just gonna keep recording.
Did you want to schedule an appointment, or do you have to?
And just so everybody knows, this nice young lady right here, her name is I believe it's Angel Robinson. She's a nice lady. She unfortunately doesn't want to talk to me.
They're waiting on them to go. So you just check in. Nice meeting you.
Okay, we're gonna stand by with you.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna make sure everything goes okay.
Okay.
That's it?
So, you can sit tight for a second.
Okay.
Come on in.
So we figured it out.
You
We're good.
Make your statements.
All right, man. Because like once again, I wasn't here to begin with to be in a mean or any kind of upsetting way.
That's fine.
So I'm not sure what the deal is.
And just to clarify, it's not Angel Robinson, it's Angel Robertson.
Oh, okay, Robertson. I'm
And-
sorry. Okay, and
And you stated your name is Mike Taylor, is that correct?
correct.
Taylor, Taylor?
Correct.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Okay. I see that you are here saying you want to defending life and access to abortion. Kind of contradict each other.
Do you
Yes.
have any constituent needs that
Yes.
we can address?
Yes. Or we'll go straight into Second Amendment.
Because that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Second Amendment rights. Brian Mast has been on. CNN, MSNBC, saying he supports an assault weapons ban. Correct?
I'll listen to you.
Oh, you don't have any answers. Again,
I'm here
I'm
to
try-
help you with constituent needs, okay? And so I'm willing to do that. So, Mr. Taylor, is that what you would like me to do?
Yeah, I was hoping for answers, for a few answers, and I'm asking it. Does he support an assault weapons ban?
If you have any issues with, your social security, passport, anything like that,
The things that were in his list of things were about upholding the Second Amendment and more gun control. And that's what I'm here for, ma'am. I'm here because I don't agree with his assault weapons ban.
I. Okay. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to leave, okay?
Okay. Now, at this point, you're not trying to answer my questions, and you're saying my constituent needs.
Questions, and you're saying my constituent needs. Like, I just don't get it. I really honestly don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
Mr. Taylor, you're free to stay out here, but you can't be in here anymore.
What did I do wrong? Can you explain to me what?
She asked you to leave.
Thank you. I have a couple other people I have to deal and meet with right now, so thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's amazing how you don't want to answer questions, and you're so horrible. I'll be back at 2. Like, you see what's going on, man? Like, they called these two guys for me because I got a camera, and then she don't want to talk to me because of the camera. Like, all this stuff, it doesn't make sense, and that's why I say Brian Mast is trying to hide something. He is legitimately trying to hide something, and I don't get. Once again, I'm glad you learned something today. Unfortunately, you violated my Fourth Amendment rights. I don't agree with what you've done. And I guess I'll go home and maybe decide I want to go fishing today. So, hopefully I don't see you again today, but I think I might have to go fishing. You like fishing?
You talking to the wrong man. He's actually doing his job. He's not
but
really what you're saying.
But but the thing is he took an oath. All he has to do is walk away. That's all he has to do. He can just walk away.
The man doing his job, he's going to do so much better than that.
Yeah,
The only way you're going to get things done is through your works and ways and deeds.
yeah, I'm doing my deeds by trying to uphold the Second Amendment. And this person right in this door, Brian Mast, and her she don't want to talk about the Second Amendment. And she's like, oh, I want to help your constituent needs. My constituent, Brian Mast has been on TV. He's been on TV saying he wants an assault weapons ban. He wants to strip the Second Amendment from us. When he wants to do that, and I've tried for 6 months. I've been trying to get in a meeting with his office, and they don't want to respond to me. So I'm here today. You see, there's more to the story. I'm here today because it was a public meeting with public information that they were going to be talking to us about. And so they don't even want to talk because of cameras.
Okay.
We could have dealt with this on a phone.
Sir, according to City Hall officials, you need to go sign in at the front desk. If you don't,
You just ran my ID.
Okay, you need to go sign in the front desk with City
At-
Hall.
at-
That's
at
their
this-
policy, sir. If you want to go talk to them, you can.
They just ran my ID.
Okay, sir.
At this point, I'll be back. Don't you
Okay.
worry.
Very nice. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Hold on. I'm not going to get too close, but that's Sergeant McDermott.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Just so everybody
Would you
knows.
like one of my business cards?
You already gave me
Okay,
one.
great.
I want everybody.
Okay, go sign in.
I
Go
just
sign
want-
in at the front
I
desk,
don't-
please, or leave the building. That's your choice.
I'm walking away right now.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just saying, y'all violated your oath. Y'all should be fired. Hey, don't forget, honor your oath.
I do.
You just failed. How you gonna honor your oath and you just failed at it? you failed at your oath, and you're honoring it, but you're failing at it.
Go sign in or leave the building, sir.
I'm walking away.
Thank you.
It don't matter how fast I walk. It just means I'm walking away. So, I'm a grown man. Don't tell me what to do. Honor your oath. I wish you guys would just honor your oath, period. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to come back. They don't, like I said, they're really in a bad mood, or, it's cold out. I get it. People will get upset when it's all cold and blizzardy here in Florida. Ooh, I'm outside now. But anyway, it really gets frustrating because, they want to have a talk and they don't want to have a talk. I tried to do it respectfully. I tried to do it nice. And they're like, oh, you're recording? I'm like, yes, absolutely. But, yeah, like I said, there will be a video up on YouTube. Most of y'all probably saw the good stuff. Actually, you missed a little bit of the good stuff. But